So, after an unexpected turn of events, I will actually be starting my Resident Evil Revelations Let's Play today. That is because, well, let's not get into the details, but basically I wasn't gonna get this till Monday, and because they sent it a little late, and I didn't expect it to arrive here in one day, you know, the same day it was shipped, basically. So yeah, without further ado, let's start. And yes, I'm really excited, I'm really freaking pumped, I've been waiting for this.
Revelations.
Even though I played it before, like I said, it's not blind. Apologies for that, I had to go through a bunch of technical stuff first, apparently. Maybe now we can finally begin. Ah, there's the quick turn. Well, yeah, that's obviously been back. Jesus. Quite a rocky sea.
Hey, Jill.
Incredible.
The Queen Zenobia. This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point. It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from their last known coordinates puts them...
Right here on this ship.
And there we have it. Nice little intro there. Search for Chris, that's kind of a vague objective. But yeah, anyway, oh my god, Agent EO finally starting a Let's Play on the day a game is released. I mean, that's gotta be a sign that the world is going to hell, right? Whoa. Whoa. Is that some frame rate issues? No, I'm just imagining things. There we have it. Let's see, can we use the... No, we can't use the Genesis yet. Okay. Ooh. There seems to be some slight frame rate issues, if I'm not mistaken.
stench.
It's been abandoned for a while.
It's kind of weird. But hopefully it'll get resolved, because I know it was like that on the 3DS. The game was loading. Ooh.
Ugh, it smells like rotting flesh.
Maybe because it is rotting flesh. It's not exactly bacon. Well, I don't see any point in sticking around here because we can't obviously use the Genesis scanner. Yeah, there seems to be some slight frame rate issues. Definitely.
No signs of life. But I feel like something's here.
Something interesting about this guy, Parker. He's apparently one of the most,
Hey.
Oh, hello there.
I don't think we're alone.
One of the most active voice actors in any game, so he's been in like Metro, for instance, since Last Light came out recently, so it's kind of interesting. Yeah, definitely some choppiness. Oh, nice. So yeah, I've kind of, you know, since I put up my demo video, I've been kind of getting mixed responses from people on Revelations.
There's blood coming from the ducts.
Oh, Jesus. But, like I was saying, I'll get back more into that later because, I don't know, people are basically saying, you know, it's a Resident Evil 6 ripoff, which I totally don't agree with. This is, I'm sorry, but this is miles better than Resident Evil 6. There's much less action. I'd say that the...
No power, which means no elevator for us.
I'd say the difference between, like, action and survival horror, you know, the percentage, is probably... If not 70-30, you know, with favoring horror, obviously, then it's definitely 65-35-ish. Why the hell can I not use the Genesis scanner? That's kind of weird. But, I don't know. I guess it's not to everyone's liking, you know. A lot of people are, for instance, complaining that there's no zombies, and I guess I'll get back into that later. For now, we are on the very vague mission of finding Chris. Ah, there we go. First green herb. I am not, just an FYI, I'm not gonna rush through this game because something that's been bothering me a lot about YouTubers recently is they play these new games and there's so much detail and stuff like that put into the, you know, whoa. Put into the backgrounds and just nice little references to past games, and people just miss them
out
because they rush through. Okay, so can't do anything with that, obviously. And, I don't know, it's just... Gamers complain that, oh, you know, games are not the same anymore.
Power still works here.
But, if you think about it, maybe it's because, you know, the attitude towards games has changed. I mean, people complain that, oh, there's not enough stuff and foresight put into the games, but it's because they rush through. They miss so much wonderful little gems that the developers put into the games. I don't know, I'm just not gonna rush, you know. If you get bored, so be it, but I'm just gonna play at my pace, because if I'm not having fun, what's the point? Okay, I definitely think the frame rate issues is because the door opens. It's much like the, or when the doors open, there's a loading screen, basically, so it's much like the 3DS version. Just take a look around.
Take a look at these.
I will, ew. Why can I not use... Oh my god. Green herb. I'm just gonna check out my inventory real quick. Handgun ammo, blah blah blah. Okay. Thought maybe I didn't have the Genesis scanner equipped or something. That is really weird. Nice. Someone was making a meatloaf? No. No, there's nothing here. Alright. Let's check out this guy here.
Ugh, the face is smashed in completely.
Lovely. Here we are.
Parker, give me a hand here.
Sure, no problem.
She's using it in the cutscene. She's cheating.
I got something. I think it's a gun.
Now what?
Give me a sec.
Hold it together, Parker. Jill's got more balls than you. Ah, nice little
So, it's not Chris.
Resident Evil 1 reference there with the arm and the gun. The monster's like, that ass. Uh-oh. Look behind yourself. Jesus Christ! Just headshot there. Another. Oh. Nope. Come on, dude, you're taking like... Hey, get out of my way, Parker. Jesus, finally.
This explains our missing crew.
This is not good.
It's kind of an obvious thing to say. And that was the prologue. No wonder we couldn't use the Genesis scanner, come to think of it. Oh, I had to press it. That would have been quite a long Let's Play if I just kept waiting for it to move on its own. Okay.
This sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest structures. It took a full 11 years to finish constructing the world's first aquapolis, the floating city of Terragrigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix and equipped with the latest green technologies. Never before had solar energy been used to supply power to an entire city. But in 2004, Veltro, a terrorist group opposing the city's development, launched a bioterrorist attack. They not only released a virus, but also several creatures, known as bioorganic weapons, further complicating the situation. This launched one of the worst tragedies the world has ever seen. The FBC, the world's leading counter-bioterror organization operating under the auspices of the US, was called in to direct efforts to contain the attack. The BSAA, a counter-bioterror NGO, which operates independently of the interests of any one country, went in as observers to assist the FBC. Realizing the need for immediate and decisive action, Supreme Local Headquarters issued the order to use the city's solar energy matrix on itself.
Nice.
Media outlets around the world began to refer to the incident as the Terragrigia Panic. Following the incident, the FBC announced it has successfully disbanded the terrorist group called Veltro. It is now 2005, and a sense of calm and security is finally returning to the people. But, as you can see, the lost city of Terragrigia remains inaccessible, a silent and potent symbol of the threat that bioterror poses for people around the world.
Ah, there you two are.
O'Brien, you don't normally join the fray.
Well, my doctor told me I need exercise. I assume you both know that the FBC has cordoned off the entire area. However, in the past few weeks, a number of mysterious carcasses have washed up.
I guess the FBC couldn't cover up a mess this big, huh?
Anyone who knows what happened here is going to put two and two together.
And that's why I've sent the BSAA in to investigate. Did you pick up your new equipment from Quint?
The, Genesis or something. Is that its name?
You didn't bother to read the manual, did you?
No, I brought it with me, just in case.
I hope you read quickly, because you're gonna need it on your mission.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, so this is basically how it all started. I don't need to read this. I already know how to use it. I'm not sure. like, if this happened
Look at this
almost a
mess.
year ago...
Well, they're rotted to hell.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah, I'm not really sure, like, if this happened almost a year ago. No, actually, a year ago.
On the beach and send me your data.
God damn it.
Have a look at this.
Okay.
I'm getting something from inside it.
I'm not gonna investigate that quite yet. What was I gonna say? If Morgan wouldn't keep interrupting me.
Out there. That's where Terragrigia was.
Oh, right.
Has it been a year already?
There we go. Yeah, he says, so it's been like a year and... You know, you might wonder, why is it taking this long for these carcasses to start appearing? I don't know, you'd think that they would... It will all make sense later, but... You know, for now, you might be wondering, why the hell did it take them that long to start investigating and for these troubles to even start happening? Should probably go back and explore the main one. Just gonna... Oh, nice.
It moved!
Oh, Jesus! The one is already moving!
I kind of figured that. Don't worry.
Something that's weird about this game is... and yes, I've seen other people complaining about it too, come to think of it. You can't sprint. And I gotta say, as much as I don't really feel the need to sprint in this game, you know, because it's meant to be maybe a little more slow-paced, it's still kind of weird. But I kind of... Oh crap, it's dead. But I kind of understand why they went with it, you know.
After Raccoon City, this must be a cakewalk.
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight.
I see you two are okay.
I heard something.
Continue with the investigation, but
Oh, that-
proceed with extreme caution.
It's the one I already scanned. Never mind. But yeah, it does feel kind of weird, and you do feel kind of slow sometimes. And especially on the 3DS after you'd been playing for a while, you know, it felt, your arms would start to hurt. At least it did for me. And it was just really awkward and uncomfortable to play it for longer periods of time, but... You know, especially since, like I said, you felt so slow, and it's kind of hard to maneuver the 3DS to begin with, so... Oh, Jesus! Totally forgot about that.
That smell must have ruptured from gas.
That's lovely.
What a mess.
Scan the crow. Believe.
We need more samples to run an analysis. Give me a few more.
There you go. There's one in the water. Sub-weapon controls, blah blah blah. Okay. Never mind. A lovely day at the beach. Let's see.
We don't have enough data to run a complete analysis. Gather some more samples from the carcasses on the beach.
I don't know how I feel about this. Your boss is following you around and nagging at you. Get away. Jesus Christ, look at all these dead fish. Ah, there's one. Sneakily hidden. Is there any more in the water? Looks like not. Oh, I forgot to check that one back there, didn't I? And I forgot to check this one too. So yeah, like I said before in the demo, if you've been watching that, Jesus Christ, I say a lot. If you keep scanning basically monsters and items, and you get this percentage. And once you get a full scan, I believe you get a healing item, which is obviously an herb or a herb. I don't even know which one you say. But I believe if you scan the same thing several times, you actually lose the percentage thing. The gauge or whatever, it goes down, so gotta watch out for that. Oh nice, some more ammo.
I don't pay you to play. I pay you to
Morgan! Oh, there's some more ammo over there. Gonna get that before I... Let's see here. Can I'm just really... No, someone... Okay, it's the same thing as over there. This whole place looks like a dump, seriously. Alright, let's see what happens.
Careful now.
Don't worry, I've done this before.
Getting cocky, are we, Jill? My. That thing must weigh a ton, Jesus.
I've got something. What is this? If it's an engineered mutation, this could prove a link.
I'll run some tests on this. Continue with the investigation.
You kidding me? What else do we have to investigate? Oh my god. And I thought we did everything. Scan that one. Some more ammo. A lot of ammo. Okay, no more. Scan that one. Can't believe we've missed some stuff here, guys. One thing I will say about this game's story is... like, still to this day, I don't understand some stuff. It's, I guess some plot holes are intentionally left, but the storyline is also kind of confusing in itself. But, you know, I still get the gist of it. I'm not that dumb. It's just... I don't know, I feel like Resident Evil games used to be simpler in a way. Oh my god, there's something. Pretty sure that doesn't contribute to the scan though. How do I get down? Oh come on, Jill, can't you just jump down? Maybe there's something out here, hold on. I'm pretty sure there's something out here to scan. Ah yes. In case that might be the last one, I'm not gonna scan it. I'm just gonna run down here and pick up this item real quick. Because if it's the last one, it'll trigger a cutscene and then I won't be able to do anything. Oh my god. Fail. Handgun ammo I can't get anyway. Okay. If you listen to the character's footsteps, it sounds like they would run a lot faster, actually. But they're kind of slow. It's like they have tiny legs. Nope. There we go. Okay. That was not the last one. However, okay, I know that.
I've collected enough samples.
Oh, okay.
Get him to me ASAP.
Okay, okay, this is it. Join up with Conan O'Brien right here. Where is he? Yes, I said Conan intentionally. Oh!
Shit.
Hi there, little...
Don't these things stay dead?
cute little thing, huh?
Hurry up and neutralize it.
Throw a fucking grenade into its mouth! Why didn't I think of that? Jesus! Oh! Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Morgan! I mean, you're... Not Morgan. Parker! Mario dude! I've been watching a lot of Metro lately, so whenever I hear his voice now, I keep thinking of Metro. He does like a lot of voices in that game, apparently. Die already!
First the reports of Bill Project Car, but now these things.
Okay, it's dead. Let me scan it real quick.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
All in a day's work for you two, eh?
Yep.
All right, enough chit-chat. Get that sample data to me.
Hope it'll give me full health in the next mission.
There you are. Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
And I bet it's no coincidence they came through the FBC's blockade.
Well, we did all we can. Now, we wait for the results to come back from HQ. Huh? It's the emergency line. Yeah, it's me. Uh-huh. What? Yes, that's fine. I'll take it from here. We'll have to speed things up. Starting now. Uh-huh. Good. Get to it. Jill, Parker, you two are still on the case.
What happened?
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
When? How?
We're not certain. I've sent their last known coordinates to your terminals.
The signal was lost over the ocean. I thought they were in the mountains chasing Veltro. But judging from their position, they must be...
On a ship. I'll go back to HQ, take charge of the search and rescue. You two will be my eyes out there.
Yes, sir.
And this is the start of their mission. And it's the end of my mission. Let's see what I get.